Hello, welcome back to Shardlight.
Anyone wishing to enter the vaccine lottery may do so.
So we got him his gas mask made.
Amy, what are you looking for?
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
I'm trying to, because it's been a while since I played it. So I'm trying to remember what we're supposed to do now. He's got his mask, gas mask.
Attention citizens. If you spot anyone with signs of advanced green lung, be sure to report them to the Ministry of Medicine.
So
Doing
maybe
so
back,
will
wait,
save
go back.
lives.
Go back. Maybe back down the alley?
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
See you later, Clem.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
Because I do believe we've done everything we needed to do.
Glad to see you've returned. I assume you've managed to sort things out with our suppliers?
Yes.
You've done well, Amy. I think you'll get along here just fine. But understand this, committing yourself to help the Resistance is not a promise made lightly. We require your full cooperation and transparency. No secrets or lies. Do I make myself clear?
Well, of course.
I understand, but remember not to ask for things you can't return.
Naturally. Now come with me. Thank you for helping our suppliers. As you can probably tell, recruitment has been slow, which has hindered our progress. But I think with your help, we just may be able to initiate some changes.
What is it you had in mind?
That letter you brought us came from our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. It contained extremely valuable information. I need you to infiltrate the Ministry of Medicine and confirm what this letter says.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Oh, let's see. Well,
This Milton, who was he? Why did knowing my father make him trust me?
As I mentioned before, he was our double agent in the Ministry of Energy. With his help, we were able to establish our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. In the early days of the rebellion, Milton also recruited your father as the official mechanic. They were good friends. I never met Cooper myself, but my understanding is that he was just as loyal as Milton. Losing them both has been a blow. I think we'll manage, though. After all, we have you now.
my father
If
was...
you're so
whoops.
against the government,
Clicked the wrong
why
one.
do you use the Ministry of Medicine's symbol as your code to get in here?
That's exactly what the aristocracy would expect. Having our own symbol would make us easier to find once they figured out what it was. Sometimes the best way to hide things is to put them in plain sight.
True.
You mentioned my father was with the rebellion in the early days. How come he never mentioned it?
It doesn't surprise me. The previous attempt at a rebellion was met with disastrous failure. They didn't manage to get very far before being discovered and quelled by the aristocracy. Your father and Milton were the only original members to escape unharmed. It's taken us a very long time to get back on track, but I intend to avenge our forefathers and deliver the justice they died for.
Can you tell me what it is I'm meant to find?
Our contact was unable to provide the exact details in case the letter was intercepted. But if the information he did give us is correct, it means the government is covering up something very important having to do with the green lung vaccine. If you confirm this, it will be exactly what we need to expose the government's lies and incite a revolution.
What if it
Okay.
turns out to be a false lead?
It won't. Believe me, you'll find something in there. You have to.
Okay, how am I supposed to get
What's
in?
the plan for getting me into the Ministry of Medicine?
An excellent question. You know how the wealthy have contracts with the aristocracy based on their support when they first formed?
I have a vague idea, sure.
If a government supporter were to show signs of green lung, the aristocracy would waste no time in sending a doctor to treat them. I want you to go to Fripp Square. My sources tell me that a notable supporter has recently been showing symptoms of the plague. His name is Silas Harrison. He should be visited by a doctor very soon. Find out when and where the visit will take place. Then, intercept the doctor, disguise yourself, and enter the Ministry of Medicine.
Okay.
Once you've done that, you'll locate the central storage room, where they keep the vaccine supply. I suspect that's where you'll find what we're looking for.
Maybe I should write all this down. It's a lot to keep track of.
No, I'm sorry, but we can't have a paper trail. I trust you'll be able to make this happen. I know it's complicated and dangerous, but believe me when I say this information will change everything.
Okay.
I guess I should get started.
Good. Head over to Fripp Square and find out where Harrison is. That should get you close enough to intercept his doctor.
Okay.
You might also try checking at the ministry itself. They might have some information on when the doctor is set to make his house call. Once you're in the ministry, you can identify our contact by using the code phrase. I'm not sure how much help he'll be able to give you, but having an ally on the inside is at least better than nothing. I wish you luck, Amy. Remember that if you succeed, the Resistance will reward you in far greater ways than the aristocracy ever could.
All right. Well, what's all going on here?
Is that an Allen wrench?
Yep, scavenged it out in the waste. I got lucky.
I'll say you did. I've been looking for one for ages.
Can let you borrow this one once I'm done with it, if you need it.
I might. You never know.
I don't want to break her concentration. They must use this for target practice. The wig and noose are a nice touch. He's doing a nice job fixing that crossbow.
What's this? A note?
Remember to wipe your feet when entering. There are no maids in this resistance.
Okay.
Now is not the time for a nap.
Nope.
Those don't look too comfortable.
Yeah, I guess if you're exhausted, though, you're gonna sleep on anything.
There's a bunch
Blackboard.
of stuff scribbled on it.
Don't waste time with that, Amy. You've got more important things to be doing.
Oh, come on. I just want to be nosy and curious.
Looks like
and
she's
stuff.
writing down.
Okay, let's just go.
He's busy. I'll leave him alone.
Well, let's go back over here, because that's a map.
I shouldn't interrupt. She's hard at work.
She? That's a she? Okay.
Shouldn't you be getting on with your task, Amy?
Oh, leave me alone. I will do it at my own speed. In my own time.
Need me?
Nah, I'm alright.
Bruce.
Hey,
What do you want?
Nothing from you.
how'd you get involved with Danton anyway?
She's family.
She is?
Yeah. When her parents died of green lung, she was left homeless and forced to beg on the streets. My folks took pity and adopted her. She can be kind of hot-tempered and rush into things, but I try and keep her in check as best I can.
What's your theory on what's inside the Ministry of Medicine?
Knowing the aristocracy, it could be just about anything. But from what I've heard Danton say, it's definitely something big.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
Standing around while I do all the work, but it's okay. It's okay. We gotta get to Fripp Square. Want to say anything
How's
to
it
him?
going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
See you later, Clem.
Oh,
Take care of yourself.
I'm just going on a spy mission. Very dangerous. You wouldn't understand. Uh-oh.
Good day to you, merchant.
Go away, you dog. I have nothing to say to you.
Now, there's no need to be.
I just try to make my living here. I have family to take care of, and no help from the aristocracy.
Well, if you would just let me.
My brother Pavel went out scavenging days ago and has not returned. We're all worried he's dead. What does the aristocracy do? Nothing. Sit in their towers and watch us starve. You are young. You do not remember life before the bombs. It was different. Guards were our friends, not monsters.
I appreciate your position, but...
Look, I think it's best if you just go. She's clearly upset.
Fine. I was here to extend an offer of food vouchers from the Ministry of Resources. But if she feels that way, it's her loss.
Oh, wow.
Good day to you, citizen. I apologize for upsetting you.
Jeez. Well, you missed out.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I always get so angry when I see those guards.
But didn't you want the food vouchers? I mean, come on, you know? Okay. Fripp Square. There it is there. What's this one? The Salt Flats. Ministry of Medicine. Let's go to Fripp Square first.
Ah, Fripp Square. I do so love the dirty looks I get from people when I walk through here.
Well,
This guy is the local news delivery system for the residents of Fripp Square.
Do I want to talk
Hello
to
there.
him?
May I help you with something?
Have you heard the name Silas Harrison?
I have, yes. He's fairly well known around these parts.
Can you tell me anything about him? Like where he lives?
Lady, I'm a town crier, not a town directory. If you want to put your nose where it don't belong, you're better off talking to Flora and Genevieve on the other side of the square.
So you're a town crier? What do you actually do?
I deliver the news to the people of Fripp Square. They ask about specific headlines, I tell them. Some sort of breaking news arrives from the government, I read it. It's rather simple, really.
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the market district. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone. And the weather report. So, what'll it be?
I don't care.
How about Ministry of Energy restarts generators?
Fine.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. The Ministry of Energy released a report saying that they have succeeded in restarting 60% of the city's reactors. As a result, more power will be available, starting with the area around Fripp Square. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
He does it pretty effectively. I guess
I
later
probably
on we're
shouldn't mess around with that.
I guess later on we're gonna need something.
That's a pretty dramatic statue. I guess that must be the eponymous Mr. Fripp.
A crow.
You know,
Raven.
I have to admit, this one is kind of cute. He looks fairly lost in thought. Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
I'm Amy Wellard. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Amy. My name is Maximilian Huber, but please call me Max.
Do you live around here?
Yes, just around the corner, but ever since my wife passed, I like to get out of the house and spend time with my friends.
Your friends?
Yes, the Ravens.
I'm looking for Silas Harrison. Do you know him?
Know him? Not personally, but I know who he is, certainly.
You wouldn't happen to know where he lives, would you?
I'm afraid not. I never had any cause to pay him any social calls at his home. My apologies.
So, how much time do you spend with your friends?
Not all day, but most of it. They are beautiful creatures, aren't they? How those Reaper cultists have turned them into a symbol of fear is beyond me, but to each his own, I suppose. I only wish I had something to feed them with. The poor things look terribly hungry.
What do they eat?
Anything, really. Meat, vegetables, insects. They're not picky eaters by any means.
You know, it's days like these that make me realize I've got the perfect life.
That's a lovely attitude to have, my dear. Your optimism is inspiring.
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
So am I gonna say that to absolutely everyone? Oh, look at those guys.
A little
whispering.
too modern for my needs. Plus, I don't think the people around here would take too kindly to scavengers.
Shall we go talk to
She
them?
seems to be having some private conversation with her friend, but I can't quite make out what they're saying from here.
Let's get closer.
I'm not picking up those ladies' garbage. It's a small waste bin. It appears to be almost full to the brim.
Ooh, they stopped whispering.
Did
when
no
I
one
got
teach
close.
you that it's rude to stare?
Ugh, please stop staring at me.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Oh. Where did you come from?
She looks like she just came from the quarantine zone.
Don't be silly. You know nobody ever leaves that awful place. In any case, I'm sure you've got a lottery job you should be doing. Why don't you run along and leave us to our conversation? Which reminds me, I need some new servants. I was entertaining guests the other day, and they kept interrupting.
Good help just keeps getting harder to come by.
And the
Needs some new servants. Okay, are we gonna go that way? This way? This way? This way?
There's no way I can just walk in there. I'd have to fill out heaps of paperwork and probably wait years.
Okay. Which ways can I go?
This poster is encouraging people to get vaccinated for green lung. If only it were that easy for everyone.
Please
Okay.
don't touch that.
That's what the newsreader uses to make sure everyone around here knows what's going on. This guy is the local news delivery system.
Should I
Hello
have
there.
him read something
May I
else?
help you with something?
I've got some news for you. I've got the perfect life.
You, of all people, have the perfect life? I guess that really is news.
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the market district. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone. And the weather report. So, what'll it be?
The weather report?
What's the weather report?
You'll soon find out.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Weather conditions are as follows. Partly cloudy with a 0% chance of rain. Today's high will be 24 degrees Celsius and the low will be 20. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Anything else I can do with anything? What do I have up here? D. And I can't just walk past them?
I'd sooner cut off my own tongue before speaking to those snobs again.
Yeah. And I can't get past them. And I go, okay. I don't have any bird seed. Of a bucket. I could get some
I'm not
bird
sure
seed.
I can.
Okay, let's go this way. We'll go to the Ministry of Medicine.
He looks kind of bored. I can't get in there with the guard inside. Going in there while the guard is around would get me in major trouble.
Okay, how am I going to get the guard to move? No, back here. So we need to figure out...
That's a nice statue, although the base looks a bit unstable.
Aha. As soon
That's
as
a
I saw
nice-
that statue, I thought, ooh, we've got this.
I don't think that would be a good idea right now. I don't want to draw any attention without good reason.
Okay, can we throw a rock? I mean, there's got to be a way to knock that down.
He looks kind of bored.
Let's go talk to him.
Excuse me,
What is it, citizen?
could you tell me about this building, sir?
You don't get out much, do you? This is the Ministry of Medicine. They're in charge of all health-related issues in the city.
So this is where people come to get their vaccines?
Correct. Entry is by appointment only, I'm afraid.
I kind of figured as much. You know someone named Silas Harrison?
Silas Harrison? The name sounds familiar. But then, I see plenty of names on a daily basis. I have to write the name of all scheduled appointments here in my ledger.
Don't suppose I could have a peek at your ledger.
Afraid not, miss. This is for government eyes only. And, not to be rude, but you don't look like a government employee to me.
I just have to say, I've got the perfect life.
Good for you, miss. Now please, move along.
Keep up the good work.
Have a nice day, miss.
Okay, so that was a little bit useless. It looks
I can't reach it from
unstable.
down here.
What if I stand over here? Shoot it with a pistol? I could try that, I guess.
I don't see how that would be helpful. The pistol is only slightly damaged. Should be useful. My trusty... I've got...
See if we can shoot that.
Let's hope this works.
What was that?
Oh.
What a mess. I told them this would happen eventually.
Let's just have a look at this ledger.
Yeah.
Here we go. Silas Harrison is being visited by a doctor this evening for green lung treatment. This information could be very important to certain people. Might be a good idea to take it with me.
Okay.
The neighborhood gets way less fancy up the road. It looks like he's taking his time. That's good. I don't need to go back in. I'd better not disturb him.
So let's go then. Back to Fripp Square.
This guy is the local news delivery.
What if I give him the news?
I think you should have a look at this.
Interesting.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Silas Harrison, noted government philanthropist, has contracted green lung. He is due to begin medical treatment this evening. Anyone who has had contact with Harrison is advised to monitor their symptoms and to notify the Ministry of Medicine if they begin feeling ill. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Thank you for doing that. Now what are we gonna do? Are those ladies going to react? Let's see if he has anything to say.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
Do you know the two women over there? They're kind of rude.
Them? Oh, don't pay them any mind. They're just a couple of harpies who have nothing better to do with their time than gossip about everything. You should hear them any time the newsman reads out a headline. It's non-stop chatter. But please, let's discuss something more worthwhile, shall we?
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
Is there anything I can do with the ravens? I don't think I want to shoot them.
I don't think it would appreciate that.
Yeah. Can I give
This
him...
guy is the local news...
Have him give some
Hello
other
there.
news?
May I help you with something?
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the market district. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone. The weather report. And Silas Harrison gets green lung. So, what'll it be?
I want to hear terrorists rumored in the market district.
If you wish.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Rumors have surfaced of a group of terrorists headquartered somewhere in the market district. These dissidents are to be considered armed and extremely dangerous to public safety. Anyone with information leading to their arrest is encouraged to report to the nearest Aristocrat guard. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Okay.
Please don't touch that.
I'm gonna need him to go.
Hello there.
Somehow.
May I help you with something?
I've got things...
Well then.
I'm not sure I can see anything useful to do there. Hello, Mariska.
Amy, hello.
Do you have any vegetables a raven might like to eat?
Ravens? Yes, I see them around my garden all the time. They love my alfalfa sprouts.
Have you got
I'll
any
take
for
your
sale?
alfalfa sprouts.
Sure, but take this bag. On the house.
Are you sure?
Thank you.
Yes, I owe you after helping me with the guard. It's the least I can do.
Thanks.
See, okay.
You really shouldn't make trouble with the guards.
I'm not making trouble. It's them who are causing all the problems.
You know as well as I do, you haven't got a brother named Pavel.
Well, they need to understand that life's not easy for us. It's not like they do anything about it anyway.
Just try not to get so riled up, Mariska. He was trying to help you out.
The day I take help from those dogs is the day I die.
I have to go now.
Okay, you come back and see me again soon, all right?
All right, let's go. We're gonna go feed some ravens in Fripp Square. Okay, bag of sprouts.
Excuse me, sir. I got this bag of alfalfa sprouts. You know, so you can feed the birds.
Thank you. This will certainly make the birds pleased.
All right. Now they're all down here. Now what?
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
That little raven up there isn't getting any food.
You're right. I'll toss some extra food closer to it so it can eat.
Those flying rats just knocked the waste bin over. Oh, the smell!
Disgusting. I hope a street cleaner comes to clean it up.
Seriously.
Will they? Hey, little baby raven.
That's the tiniest raven I've ever seen. Poor thing. It's too scared to eat with the bigger ravens. I'd rather not get too close.
What's in here?
Well, it's about time someone came. Now, what was that you were saying, Genevieve?
Can you believe Harrison kept his disease to himself?
I know. I was just at his manor last week. Now I'll need to go to the ministry and get checked.
Everyone on Thredson Street will. He should know better than to throw parties if he's got green lung.
I'll bet his gardener gave it to him. His love of topiaries will be the death of him.
Interesting. A mansion on Thredson Street with topiaries. I just hope Harrison's tastes are unique.
So now...
I probably shouldn't mess around with that. This is the intersection of Jordan Street and Booth Avenue.
So where am I gonna go?
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
That little raven up there isn't getting any food.
You're right. I'll toss some extra food closer to it so it can eat.
Oh, they've knocked the bin over again!
Little monsters. Why doesn't Tiberius just have them shot to extinction?
You know, that's not a bad idea. They should make that a lottery job immediately.
The raven knocked over the bin. It spilled garbage all over the street.
Can you believe Harrison kept his disease to himself?
I know. I was just...
Everyone on...
I'll bet his gardener...
Okay.
I probably shouldn't. I can't think.
Oh, okay, Harrison Manor. I didn't even realize I had that.
I'm Dr. Collins from the ministry, here to see Mr. Harrison.
Of course. He's in his room. Just walk down the hall. It's the fourth door to the left.
Damn, looks like I got here too late. But maybe there's still a way I can get close to the doctor without being seen.
Probably is.
I can't do much. Hard to tell from this distance, but it looks like that's the kitchen in there.
We gotta figure out how to get into this mansion. Window?
Time to do a little peeping.
Okay, so this is the kitchen. Still the kitchen. Aha.
Good evening, Mr. Harrison. What seems to be the trouble?
You know damn well what the trouble is. I've got that blasted plague.
What symptoms have you been having?
Last week, the coughing started. Since then, it's only gotten worse. And yesterday, I hacked up some blood. I've had a fever all of today and haven't felt like eating anything since yesterday. Not to mention, I haven't been able to sleep a wink.
I see. Have you been in contact recently with anyone showing symptoms of the disease?
Well, 2 weeks ago, I was relaxing outside in my yard when some vagrant came by to ask if I could spare any food. Well, naturally, I told him I couldn't, but he became belligerent when he heard that and spat in my face. To think, a man of my stature with green lung. I can't imagine the scandal.
Green lung doesn't discriminate, Mr. Harrison. It can affect anyone.
So can you do anything for me, Doctor?
Not to worry. You're in good hands. Your support of the Ministry of Knowledge means you'll receive only the finest care the government can offer. I'm going to give you a dose of vaccine. That should fix you up by morning, but you'll need to get another dose in about a month's time.
Why can't you eggheads at the Ministry of Medicine get off your collective asses and develop a cure already?
We're trying, believe me. This isn't an easy disease to cure, but the treatment works almost instantly. You'll see.
So I'm stuck getting this injection once a month for the rest of my life?
I'm afraid so, although I'm sure you'll agree that it beats the alternative.
Yes, well, that is true. I could be dying in the streets like those filthy mongrels in the quarantine zone.
Yes, with the monthly injection, you won't have to worry about entering the terminal phase.
Let's not think about that. A dreadful business, really. Let's focus on my treatment.
Of course. Just hold still a moment. There we go. You should feel like a new man in just a few hours. I'm going to leave an appointment card here for you. Just bring it to the Ministry of Medicine when you're due for your next vaccine dose.
Can't I send my servant to get it for me and bring it back here?
The green lung vaccine is a valuable commodity, Mr. Harrison. We don't release it to just anyone.
So can't you just come back and shoot me up when it's time? I don't want to have to go all that way.
We'll see. I know you've curried favor with the aristocracy, but I'll leave the card here just in case.
Okay, so that's what we want to do.
And I'll leave a little something with your butler to help you sleep. But give the vaccine a few minutes to circulate before you take it.
Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate it.
Think nothing of it. Feel better, Mr. Harrison.
Okay, so he's gonna go to sleep.
That card is my ticket into the ministry. But how am I supposed to get it?
Damn! Where is that confounded servant of mine?
Okay, can't go farther that way, so let's go back around this way.
I've given him a dose of vaccine. He should be back to normal by tomorrow.
Oh, joy. I'm so relieved.
If it's any help, I have some sleeping pills for him. He should be ready to take them shortly.
Good. At least that'll give me some more peace for a while. Soon enough, he'll start ringing that damn bell for everything again.
Well, I wish you luck. I need to head back to the ministry now.
Thank you, Doctor. Have a nice evening.
You too.
Okay, so he's gonna ring the bell. The servant's gonna give him sleeping pills. He's gonna fall asleep. And
those vines are way too flimsy to support my weight. Anyway, I don't need to go upstairs.
And we are going to go in.
Huh, it's unlocked.
Okay, there we go.
They look stale. I'd rather not. I'm not the maid. I don't think I'll be needing any more salt right now. I've already got a weapon.
I want the pot, okay.
Ugh, there are snails in here. Rich people are weird. Nice and soft.
But I don't want it, huh?
I'm sure no one will notice one missing ladle.
Aha, we're gonna take the ladle. Okay. Do we want to use the ladle in the pot?
I don't see how I can use that there. I don't see how I can use that.
Do we want to use the bucket in the pot? In the sink?
I can't see any reason to look.
Okay.
No time for cooking now.
Turkey. I mean,
Well,
you
if
never know
nobody
what's
else
going
is
to be
gonna eat it.
useful.
A little dry, but at least it's better than nothing.
Well, at least she ate something. She's not going to go hungry.
They look stale.
Okay, where are we going to go?
I'm not the
dirty
maid.
Plate.
I'm no
Flour.
baker. That can stay right where it is.
There's the bell.
The bell is just out of reach.
Oh, okay. We'll grab the ladle.
Well, that didn't do much.
Okay. What'll do more?
I don't see how I'm no baker. An odd place to store a sack of flour. I guess they must. I don't see how I can use that there.
I don't either.
I don't see how I don't see. Tomato.
Okay.
I don't see how.
Okay. We're gonna open it. Well, that's... Okay.
I can't do much with the windows from here.
Oh, but maybe now that it's open, he'll be able to hear the bell. Okay. You think? There we go.
And so it begins.
Okay. We don't get the scissors.
I can't think of any. I don't think I'll be able to just. I can't do much with the. I don't think I'll be.
Okay, let's just go see if he gets him to sleep.
You rang for me, sir?
About 10 minutes ago. What on earth took you so long?
I couldn't figure out how to open the window.
Never mind the excuses. Just give me one of those sleeping pills the doctor gave you.
Yes, sir. Will you be wanting it with your usual lemon and elderberry tea?
That's fine.
Then if you'll excuse me, I'll return shortly.
Lemon and elderberry tea.
Finally. I thought he'd never get to sleep.
Oh, good. Okay.
Quietly now.
Quietly. Shh. Get the card.
So now I'm stealing an old man's only means of getting more vaccine.
Yep.
I really hope there's something in the ministry worth finding, Danton.
What else can we do? There's
I'd
an
really
urn.
rather not get too close. That kind of looks like a funeral urn.
Maybe it's his funeral urn.
That's a fairly big bed for someone who's sleeping alone. That's a fair... He may be a crotchety old geezer, but I can't help but feel sorry for him.
Yeah, do we want the sleeping pills?
Harrison must not like sleeping in the dark. I don't want to risk waking Harrison up.
Why not? Could be exciting.
I'd really rather... I have more important things to do than watch an old man sleep.
Okay, let's go back out the window.
No. No, please.
Uh-oh.
Of all the times.
Eh? What? Who's there?
Nobody.
Shit!
Ophelia? Is that you?
Oh, yes, it is.
They told me you were dead.
Oh, no.
my
not
dear
really.
Ophelia, come back to take care of me while I'm sick. I knew you would. Ophelia? Are you there, my love?
Yep. Oh, boy.
That was a little too close.
So that's who was in the urn, was Ophelia. Okay, we're ready to go now. Someone's in the window. Ministry of Medicine. Okay, do we show him our ticket?
The appointment card is for Silas Harrison, and I'm obviously not him.
What are we gonna do?
I don't see how I can...
Can he... help
It
me
just
with
says furnace. I guess it's meant to be some sort of warning. I doubt it'll come off the wall. It's been stuck there so long. I haven't got time.
Can he maybe do some artwork on it?
Denby, you mentioned before you were good at copying handwriting.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think you could copy this doctor's writing?
Shouldn't be a problem. What do you need me to do?
Change the name on this card to mine.
Oh, yeah, easy. Just give me 2 minutes.
Oh, there we go. 1 minute, 2 minutes.
There you go.
Hey, nice job. Thanks.
Okay, now we're set. Thanks, Denby.
Don't get into any trouble, Denby.
I just forged a government document for you, Amy. I think that's kind of impossible now.
Okay, let's go over there now. Ministry of Medicine. It's got my name on it.
Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
I'm here to see Dr. Collins.
Is that so? I assume you have an appointment?
Yes, I've got my card right here.
So you do. All right, I'll open the door for you. You'll be checked in and directed to his office.
Okay.
Enjoy your day, and I hope you feel better.
Thanks.
I felt great. I got perfect life.
Here goes nothing.
Oh boy. Layers upon layers.
Hello,
of
miss.
people.
May I help you?
Yes?
I've got an appointment with Dr. Collins.
I see.
Is there a problem?
Well, how can I put this kindly? You don't exactly look like our normal type of visitor.
What does that mean?
It's just the way you're dressed. It's not typical of the people we normally see here. How exactly did you get your appointment, if I may ask?
I stole a card. Give the
I
password.
guess it's because I've got the perfect life.
What? Is Danton stupid? Didn't she at least tell you to get a disguise?
Well, she did, actually, but I found a better way.
You do realize how much you stand out, right? If you try and see the doctor looking like that, they'll call security and have you escorted
Well,
out.
help me change.
Then they'll start asking me questions about why I let you in, and things will only escalate from there.
So, any ideas on how I can get a disguise?
I'll have to think about it. Just don't go any further into the ministry until we figure something out.
Okay, I'll just stand here and stare at you. Staring, staring, staring. We are just staring.
Is that what the wig heads look like without their masks? If so, I can see why they never take them off. It's kind of hypnotic.
Please don't touch that. It's very delicate.
Well, then get me a disguise. What are you waiting for?
This looks like some kind of directory. It might be useful in getting around this place.
Is this
I
a
shouldn't touch it.
disguise?
Looks expensive.
You're just sitting there. You're not really
Hey.
doing anything.
What can I help you with?
What's that panel on the wall for?
What's that panel used for?
It's a directory. Navigating the ministry can be a bit daunting, so it's designed to ease the process. People still manage to get lost, though. I don't know why they made this place so confusing.
Is the central storage room accessible from here?
Sorry, I don't know. They keep the location secret, and I'm not at a high enough rank to have that information.
Okay.
So have you thought of a place to get a disguise yet?
Honestly, the only place I can think of would be the staff locker room. It's just down the hall. Hopefully you won't run into anybody on the way there. Just look it up on the directory so you know where to go. And be extremely careful. If my cover gets blown because of you...
I'll be discreet, I promise. Thanks for your help.
It's what I'm here for.
Let's look it up.
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request directions.
Request directions.
I'd like some directions, please.
Please state the name of the room you would like directions to.
The staff locker
The
room?
staff locker room?
1 moment, please. Walk down the hall 2 meters, then make a left. Do you require further directions?
Central storage.
1 moment, please. Error. Password required. I'm sorry. You do not have proper clearance to access that information. Do you require further directions?
Nothing else. Thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
So we go down the hall and we turn left.
I think I'd get hopelessly lost if I just wandered around the ministry. There has to be some means of finding my way.
Well, I did already.
I'm not leaving yet.
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request directions.
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't take it down.
No, but I want to look at it.
Attention employees. Please remember to lock your valuables in the provided lockers. The ministry is not responsible for lost or stolen property.
All right.
I'm not about to start. Nice to see they keep this place clean. These lockers don't have any identifying marks on them. How are people supposed to remember which one is theirs?
Well, they got numbers. Locker 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Locked, of course.
What's this? Just a rag? A coat.
The ministry seems like a pretty tight ship. I don't think I'll be able to disguise myself in this doctor's coat without raising any suspicions. But let's just see if there's anything in the pocket. Nope, nothing. Oh well, it was worth a try. I've already got a
bucket.
Interesting.
What's interesting? A bottle, a tin, and a rag. Okay. Bleach powder, rag, floor cleaner. Okay. Let's try locker 2.
Locked, of course.
3.
Locked, of course.
4.
Locked, of course.
5.
Locked, of course.
6.
Locked, of course.
7.
This one is empty, but I can see the lock mechanism and it's surprisingly simple.
Oh, so
it shouldn't be too tough to jimmy one of these open. I just need something thin to get in the doorframe.
Okay, so what do we have that's thin? Was there something on the cart?
I shouldn't mess with it any further. I could use a shower, but I should probably find a change of clothes first.
Something thin.
These are a
There's
pair of
some
men's shoes. They're too big for me.
Let's look in the bag.
Let's see what we've got in here. Nothing much except a pair of shoes. They look like they might fit.
Oh, nice. Let's put them on.
The ministry seems like a pretty tight ship. I don't think I'll be able to disguise myself in this doctor's coat without raising any suspicions.
Okay. I need something thin. What do I have that's thin?
This should do the trick.
Okay.
Nothing boring.
Boring.
Nothing worth taking in here.
What about the one with the poster on it?
Aha! This set of clothes looks promising.
There we go. Should I put them on? Fancy outfit. Not on the open locker, on me. How do I do it?
Right. I'd better make this quick.
Okay.
Oh, that was nice. I can't remember the last time I took a hot shower.
Ooh, so now I look fancy.
Nothing else I need in there.
Oh, did I put on the good shoes? Okay, so now where do we want to go?
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request directions.
I'd like some directions, please.
Please state the name of the room you would like directions to.
The
Central storage.
One moment, please. Error. Password required.
That's what
I'm
I
sorry.
figured.
You do not have proper clearance to access that information. Do you require further directions?
Yep, I do. I'll go to the doctor's
Dr.
office.
Collins' office.
One moment, please. Follow the West Wing hallway 3 doors down, then make 2 rights, followed by a sharp left. It is the 4th door on the left. Do you require further directions?
Nope.
Nothing else. Thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
Oh, see, everybody's waiting.
I'd hate to be that poor guy on the right.
The one that's
A
dead?
recruiting poster for the vaccine lottery. I can't deny it's an effective campaign. She looks bored. Who knows how long she's been waiting here?
Yeah.
He doesn't exactly look thrilled to be here, but then I can't really blame him.
Okay.
This looks like something someone would have in their home, not at a doctor's office. No need to push furniture around.
Well, I didn't want to push it around. I wanted
Just a wall rack with a bunch of Ministry of Medicine.
Do we want a brochure?
This seems like it might be interesting reading material.
Oh, of course. Let's see what it says. Is that, where's our brochure? Card up, be-doop. For over 25 years, the Ministry of Medicine has been providing nothing but the best in healthcare for citizens. With the support given by the population and their generous donation of time and resources, the ministry has been able to make progress in great amounts. With continued support, it may be possible to reach pre-bomb conditions well within the next 5 to 10 years. We at the ministry encourage you to consider donating whatever you can spare in order to further our research. In exchange, you will be provided with exclusive treatment options and resources, unlike anything available to the lesser classes. Contact the ministry today to make your donations. More brochures?
I already took a brochure.
Yeah, we don't want that one.
The Aristocracy, Guiding Tomorrow's Youth.
There's the
I really hope this doesn't take too long.
Yeah, probably will.
I really hope that...
Yes, may I help you?
I'm here to see Dr. Collins.
Do you have your appointment card?
Yes, it's right here.
Great. Amy Wellard. I don't seem to have you in the registry. Is this your first visit?
Yes.
Okay, not a problem. Just fill out this form for me, have a seat, and we'll call you in shortly.
Yeah,
Thanks.
like when? Like when? Do we have a form? We have a rag. Medical form.
A blank medical form and a pen. I don't know what half the stuff they're asking on here even means. The receptionist told me to have a seat and...
Empty seat.
I'm just worried they're going to give him the maximum punishment.
I don't know what to tell you. The aristocracy doesn't take kindly to that sort of thing. Have you been able to speak with him?
No. They took him in for questioning yesterday. Not even family can see him until they decide what they're going to do.
I guess the worst case scenario is he ends up in Rockwall for a few years.
I can't believe he could be so selfish as to not even consider what this will do to his family. What am I supposed to tell my grandchildren? No, your daddy won't be home for Christmas because he was selling counterfeit lottery tickets to poor people.
At least they'll know not to do what he did.
Wow.
Miss Wellard, you can go inside. Dr. Collins will be in to see you momentarily. Oh, and if you need to schedule a follow-up appointment, don't forget to speak to me afterwards.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go in.
I should probably wait until the doctor gets here before I sit on the table.
Okay.
I guess that's supposed to be a drawing of a brain? None of this makes any sense to me. Bodies aren't exactly my area of expertise.
But you have
I
one.
can't make heads or tails of this one. That is a heck of a lot of books. Nice to know the doctor's well read, at least. They're mostly medical textbooks. Nothing that interests me.
Ooh.
No, I think that's private.
Well, let's read it anyway.
It says, "I love you, Dr. C," and it's signed I.S. The doctor will notice if I take this. I need another way of keeping this information.
Well, I've got a blank medical
Right.
form.
This is obviously important, so let me just copy it down.
Okay.
I wrote down what it said on the doctor's notepad.
There
This
we
week's
go.
CS password equals next week's surgery.
Huh.
There aren't any messes to wipe up that I can see.
What is next week's surgery?
I don't need any soap. I don't think that would be a good idea. No, I think the dirt under my fingernails adds a certain charm to my appearance. The doctor would definitely miss this. I think the doctor would miss this if I took it. I don't think one of these would do me any good. Well, maybe just one won't hurt. Well, maybe just two won't hurt.
Okay.
There aren't
let's
any
just
messes
keep
to wipe
taking.
up that I can see.
Okay.
I should probably wait until the doctor gets... I'd really rather not.
There he is.
Good afternoon, Miss Wellard.
Hello, Dr. Collins.
I've been informed that this is your first visit. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
You look somewhat familiar. Are you sure you haven't been here before?
Yes, I'm sure.
You must just have one of those faces. In any case, what are you here for today?
I have green lung. The symptoms started about a week ago.
I see. If you'll just have a seat on the examination table, I'll do a quick checkup and administer your vaccine dose.
Ah.
There you are. You should notice a decrease in symptoms within the hour.
Thank you, Doctor.
Now I've been vaccinated.
Oh, Miss Wellard?
Yes?
I swore an oath to do no harm and heal the sick, so I would never turn away someone seeking vaccine. But I'd like to offer you a suggestion. When sneaking around other people's houses, don't stand so close to the windows. I'm sure you're aware of the consequences if you were ever caught.
Understood.
Wow. Okay, so what is next week's surgery?
Yes, may I help you?
I was told to schedule a follow-up appointment.
Of course. Let me just show you our calendar, and you can pick a date that works best for you.
What is today? So is today the 9th?
There's already something scheduled on that day.
Yeah, what is it?
It says surgery, Paul Scott, medulla oblongata.
Ooh.
Today's date, it says house call, Silas Harrison.
Okay, so that's the one we want next week.
It says surgery, Paul Scott, medulla oblongata.
All right.
It says vaccination, Karen Schmidt. It says vaccination, Anthony Prescott. It says lunch with Nero. It says vaccination, Dora Everly. How about this date?
Perfect. I'll pencil you in. All set. See you soon, Miss Wellard.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? May I help you?
Yeah, I've got a perfect life.
I just want you to know, I've got the perfect life.
Well, obviously you don't if you're seeing a doctor, but I'm glad you feel that way.
All right.
Do you know where I can find central storage?
No, and even if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to tell anyone. Why are you asking?
Just curious. I heard someone talking about it in the hallway.
Well, I don't think they should have been. The people in charge don't like loose lips.
Oh, forget I heard anything then. Never mind, thanks.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request directions.
I'd like some directions, please.
Please state the name of the room you would like directions to.
Central storage.
One moment, please. Error. Password required.
Okay, well then I guess we'll
I'm
have to do
sorry.
that.
You do not have proper clearance to access that information. Do you require further directions?
Yep.
Medulla oblongata?
Password accepted. One moment, please. Central storage is located to the left of the administrative cafeteria. It is the unmarked door next to the cleaning closet. Do you require further directions?
Nope.
Nothing else. Thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
Okay, central storage. Open storage door? Oh, see, we need a code. System maintenance? We need a code. Okay.
I don't think this chute will open manually.
What is this over here?
Well, if someone was careless enough to leave this box cutter here, we'll just go with the old finders keepers rule.
Yep.
I don't think opening this door is...
Okay, we have the chute, we have the metal door, we have the alarm, we have the terminal.
There's not much I can do to it with my bare hands.
Oh, we don't have the ladle anymore? Brochure, a rag. With a bucket.
This looks like a good spot.
Okay. Floor cleaner?
Okay, let's get some of this cleaner in the bucket.
And a rag?
The rag will burn, but it might get out of control. I'll need something smaller. The ticket is for this week's
Brochure?
Something tells me this brochure will be more useful in here.
Okay. powder?
I don't see how I can use that there.
Oh, you know what? This.
Okay, this should work. Oh, crap. What was I thinking? That was a close one. I need to find a way to stop the alarm and the building alert. I don't think that... There's not much I can do to it with my bare hands.
Bleach powder, rag. There we go.
That should muffle the alarm if it goes off.
All right. This.
If I set off the smoke detector now, the rest of the building will be alerted. Good idea, but I don't think the pistol... Interesting. I guess they put this in here as a part of the emergency detection system. I don't think this chute will open manually. As tempting as it is to go trolley surfing, I should focus on the task at hand.
Yeah.
Pulling on the wire might trigger the alarm. Looks as though the terminal is connected to that alarm bell via this wire.
Oh, I've got a box cutter.
If I cut this wire, I don't know if the terminal will affect anything in the room. Well, now if the alarm goes off, the alert will at least be limited to this room.
Okay.
A standard...
Now we should be good.
Here goes nothing. That did it. I'll put out the fire before it gets out of control.
Okay. Aha.
My God. There's enough vaccine stored in here to treat the entire population for years.
So why are they
Danton
hoarding
was
it?
right. The government has been lying to everyone all along. This isn't right at all. The people need to know the truth.
So how are we going to let them know?
Amy Wellard, by order of the aristocracy, you are under arrest for trespassing on private property, breaking and entering, theft, and tampering with official Ministry of Medicine documentation.
I'm sure there's been some kind of misunderstanding.
Our orders are quite clear. You are hereby ordered to come with us for detention in Rockwall Prison.
Don't I at least get some kind of trial first?
We're here to escort you to Rockwall, not to answer questions. If you do not cooperate, we have authorization to shoot you on the spot. You are also ordered to return those stolen clothes to their proper location before leaving the ministry.
Fine, let's go.
Okay. Now we're in prison.
Wellard, we've got a visitor.
Good evening.
Tiberius, you can't let them keep me here.
I'm very sorry, my dear, but things are a bit complicated. I came to explain your position.
Go on then. I'm listening.
Do you remember the day we were bombed, Miss Wellard? I can recall it quite well.
I was young, but yes, I was in school. I lost a lot of friends that day. My mother, too.
My condolences. You are aware that the reason we were attacked was for control of petroleum and mineral supplies, yes?
Of course. Everyone knows that. What's your point?
Rebuilding our society has not been an easy task. We still have much to do. Of utmost importance is maintaining order. Do you understand this?
Then why are you telling people supplies of vaccine are limited? You could help everyone and work on finding a permanent cure.
Yes, you are correct. And if we were to cure the population and allow our society to thrive once more, what do you suppose would happen next?
Things would be great.
It would be great. People could live normal lives again, not have to worry about scavenging or dying of the plague.
Oh, of course. And when a rival nation caught wind of that prosperity and decided we had something they wanted? We would be attacked, experience the horror of war all over again. I would not wish the bombings we experienced on my worst enemy. I cannot let that happen again. I will not let it happen again. Do you understand me, Miss Wellard? I'm aware that the current system is not perfect. There is a clear class divide, but we are not tyrants. The aristocracy has always striven to care for the citizens who provide aid, despite their circumstances. In any case, I am genuinely sorry that things had to turn out this way. You did perform your job quite well, perhaps too well.
I was just doing as you asked.
I asked you to infiltrate the rebels and gain their trust. I did warn you that my protection could only go so far. You could easily have come back to me and informed me of Danton's plans to invade the Ministry.
She threatened to have me killed if I set foot anywhere near your tower. What was I supposed to do?
Informed one of my guards, sent along someone you trusted with the information. Though it hardly matters now. I've gotten all the information I need.
But how?
With this.
A gold ball on a string?
A clever listening device my soothsayer came up with. It was placed in the handle of your crossbow. I have been tracking you in order to ensure I learned the location of Danton's hideout.
You've been spying on me this whole time? Why didn't you just tell me you were listening in?
It was a test of loyalty, and unfortunately, you failed. It's truly a pity. I would have loved to give you your payment. You could have continued spying, opened up a mechanic shop, serving the government. Alas, I cannot reward criminal behavior. It would not be looked upon favorably by the public. We would lose the support of citizens like Mr. Harrison.
So what, you're just leaving me in here to rot?
I'm afraid not. Order must be preserved. I find myself forced to tie up loose ends. Danton and her rebels will be eliminated. As for you, it really does pain me to have to do this. But the truth is, I have no choice in the matter. You must be executed.
What? Why?
I understand this is difficult for you. However, my hands are tied. I simply cannot take the risk of keeping you alive.
And what if I promise not to tell anyone about the vaccine horde?
I'm afraid you've proven to me already that I can't trust you. In any case, I wish to thank you for your service. I'll make sure your execution is quick and painless. Goodbye, Miss Wellard. Again, I am quite sorry.
Oh dear. Oh, the raven. Quote the raven.
What do you want? To come in here? You'd best fly away, bird. The raven looks like it's trying to get in, but the electrified mesh on the window isn't letting it. Weird. Are his eyes red?
Yep. What are we gonna do?
I'd rather avoid... Most of this stuff is just junk. What's this? Huh, looks like the previous occupant at least got a dose of vaccine. Oh well, an empty syringe might be useful in a scrape.
Yep, you never know.
It's already open, and I'm not using it. Hey, anybody out there?
What are you yelling about in there?
You know, I've got the perfect life.
You do realize we know that's a code phrase, right? We were listening in on all your conversations.
Well, it was worth a shot. I need to go to the bathroom.
So use the toilet in your cell. All you have to do is wave your hand over it and it'll open up.
There's a weird bird staring at me through the window.
Yeah, sometimes they sit at the windows. Don't worry, the electrified mesh will keep them out.
I'm hungry. Haven't you ever heard of a last meal?
Sorry, but we don't have any food for prisoners. Most people in here don't stay long enough to justify having a last meal.
I'm innocent. I shouldn't be in here.
Please. Do you know how many times a day I hear those exact words? It's at least 200 before lunch. So I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. If you were really innocent, you wouldn't be inside that cell right now.
Well, that's
so
not
drop
true.
it, would you?
Never mind.
Okay, so, well, we're going to figure out how to get out of this cell in the next video. I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, leave a like. Let me know what you think. You can leave a comment if you feel like. Consider subscribing because we have more of this adventure and many other adventures to go on. If you have a suggestion for a future adventure, you can let me know that also. And I will see you back here in Shardlight. Bye-bye for now.